Let's talk about this guy, Raj Fernando. Raj Fernando is a commodities broker from Chicago. And I'm going to put his face on the screen here. He is a Hillary Clinton mega supporter. I'm going to give him my own title. He's a mega supporter of Hillary Clinton. He has donated he has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for a Democratic congressman. He has given over $1 million to the Clinton Foundation. And according to State Department emails that were obtained because of a lawsuit associated with Citizens United, we also found out that this person who has absolutely zero experience in national security, zero experience in nuclear disarmament or nuclear treaties or any relevant experience, he was appointed to a advisory board in the State Department for which he had absolutely no skills, no past experience, nothing to contribute. He was appointed, and the only clear indication that the only rational conclusion that anyone can make is because of his tremendous amount of donations to the Clinton Foundation and to Democrats, that he was appointed to this position. And actually, in my opinion, it actually gets a little bit worse, because not only was he appointed to a board that he had he had no business being on the International Security Advisory Board, but he is also a superdelegate for Hillary Clinton. To me, I don't know. It is bad enough that he got this political appointment, and we'll talk a little bit more about the appointment itself, but political appointments happen. And it is problematic that he got a political appointment to something so important to our national security, that everyone on there is a top level expert with top secret clearances. And then you get this guy who is a commodities broker. The only skill set that he has is money. That's it. So it's bad enough he got that appointment, but now not only has Hillary Clinton sold out national security, the security of this board, not only has she sold that out, but she's also sold a piece of our democracy by appointing the same guy. He is a superdelegate for Hillary Clinton. This is the problem with our democracy. This is the problem with the Democratic Party. This is the problem with money in politics. People get advantages. People get concessions. People get things. Nobody gives $1 million to anybody without wanting something. And the notion that it is suddenly clean because it happens on the Democratic side of the equation is as asinine as it is disingenuous. And so ABC did some brilliant reporting. It's like the first time I've seen ABC do some investigative reporting in a long time. It was a brilliant piece, and it involved this Cheryl Mills, who I brought up on your screen. Cheryl Mills is a top-level assistant for Hillary Clinton, and she is essentially she's going to take the fall for this. She's going to take the fall for this. And the reason I know this is some documents that I'm bringing up on your screen. This is from the email that was pulled because of the lawsuit in regards to Raj Fernando. And right there in the center, you can see the implications. They're saying the question is, why was Raj Fernando on this board for which he had no qualifications? The answer that they gave was the true answer. Quote, the true answer is simply that S staff Cheryl Mills added him. Raj was not on the list sent to S. He was added at their insistence. S is shorthand in their emails for the Secretary of State because they don't want to include the Secretary of State's name in much of their internal communications. So we see Cheryl Mills is going to be the person, if there's any fallout for this, Cheryl Mills is already primed to be the person to receive the short end of the stick. She's going to take the fall. It gets a little bit worse. So when confronted by ABC News about why this person was on this list, on this board that he had no business being, highlighted there, you see Cheryl Mills has asked that Jamie stall for 24 hours. So in response to the inquiry as to why this man, who had no reason whatsoever to be on a board that dealt with sensitive information that requires top secret clearance, in addition to lifelong work of excellence in the field of nuclear arms. And we have this lame commodities broker on this board. And to that inquiry, Cheryl Mills asked them to stall for 24 hours. And 24 hours later, Raj Fernando resigned. Democracy in action. The Democratic Party in action. Hillary Clinton and her team in action. And let me reiterate, this is a man who has donated personally over $1 million to the Clinton Foundation. This is a man who has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for Democrats. This is a man who was introduced at the Clinton Foundation Initiative conference, whatever it is, that conference they do every year, introduced by Bill Clinton on a panel with Bill Clinton. And the breadth and depth of his skill set that qualified him was the fact that he was able to raise this money and donate this amount of money.